I put a Pepsi in the motion. That's your stuff to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation.
The beginning of 1984 saw Michael suffering severe burns to his scalp while filming a commercial for Pepsi. Instead of suing Pepsi, Michael settled out of court for $1.5 million and donated the entire amount to the burns unit of the Brotman Medical Center. During the following months, Michael visited the hospital on many occasions, spending his time wandering the wards, meeting patients and lifting spirits. In April of the same year, Michael spent an estimated $3 million to single-handedly equip a 19-bed unit at the Mount Sinai, New York Medical Center. And in May, he allowed the song Beat It to be used in a public service campaign against teen drink driving, royalty-free.
She wants to go home, right? Let's go. Whoa! You okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Relax.
What's a few beers?
If you don't stop your friend from drinking and driving, you're as good as dead. Drinking and driving can kill a friendship.
In recognition of Michael's musical donation, President Ronald Reagan bestowed the Presidential Public Safety Commendation upon Michael.
Michael, you've made it possible for us to warn millions of young Americans about the dangers of drinking and driving. You've done this with your music, you've provided the public service messages as well as through your own personal example. And thanks to your help, Michael, young people from virtually every family in America will hear these messages on television and radio. And they will hear them at one of the most critical times of the year when graduations and vacations are fast approaching. Thanks to your help, lives will be saved, and no one can put a dollar value on the precious life of one boy or girl.
In July of 1984, Michael and his brothers announced that they were going on the road together on their Victory Tour. Initially, tour promoters came up with a sneaky way to generate additional profit from ticket sales. Fans would have to send a postal money order for $120 along with a special form to a lottery to buy blocks of 4 tickets. Upon receipt, the promoters would deposit the funds into a high-interest account before the lottery would be held and monies refunded to unsuccessful purchasers, and the promoters expected to earn $10 to $12 million in interest. Michael wasn't impressed with the system, and after receiving a fan letter, he immediately held a press conference declaring the ticketing system would be a fairer distribution system through Ticketmaster, and he was going to donate his entire share of the profits from the Victory Tour to charity.
Can I have silence for a minute, please? A lot of people are having trouble getting tickets. The other day I got a letter from a fan. Drop me it down. Okay. Are you sure? A lot of people are having trouble getting tickets. The other day I got a letter from a fan in Texas named LaDonna Jones. She'd been saving her money from odd jobs to buy tickets. But with the turn tour system, she'd have to buy 4 tickets. And she couldn't afford that. So we've asked our promoter to work out a new way of distributing tickets, a way that no longer require a money order. I've asked our promoter to end the mail order ticket system as soon as possible so that no one will pay money unless they get a ticket. Finally, and most importantly, there's something else I am going to announce today. I want you to know that I've decided to donate all my money I make from the performance to charity. There will be further press statements released in the next 2 weeks. Thank you very much.
Throughout the Victory Tour, the Jacksons gave over 2,000 free tickets to hundreds of disadvantaged children and their families. The Jacksons paid for the children's transport to and from the shows, they held free meet and greets backstage, and gave out signed photos and various touring merchandise. Meanwhile, in conjunction with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Michael was also granting wishes for terminally ill children in his own time.
They found it when I was sick. They found a brain tumor. I was supposed to be dead by 12.
She's one of the miracle children. She woke up one morning with a stiff neck. After 6 weeks of neck brace and muscle relaxers, she's sitting watching television, and all of a sudden her eye starts just winking. And I said, Tina, do you have something in your eye? No. I said, well, then why are you winking? Well, I'm not winking. Instead of having the equivalent of 1 shot glass of fluid in the ventricles inside her brain, she had the equivalent of 10, pushing her brain against her skull.
There's a lot of pain from surgeries and stuff. And then I went through chemo and radiation.
It just tore me apart. I worked with a young lady. Her fiance passed away of cancer. And the church started getting all of these contributions. So they decided they were going to set up a Make-A-Wish chapter in Wisconsin. And since she knew Tina and knew about Tina's story and knew what Tina wanted to do, she suggested her as the first child.
You're to make a change. Oh, once in
At the time, nobody was sure whether they were going to be able to get to Michael Jackson.
Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
Because I liked him.